1,000 metres the journey. Just waiting on that red light. There's the light. They're set now. Gates open. Now, slowly away was Cavatain, and Belmondo went back to last when they hit the ground. Mr. Conductor, the favourite, got away well, taken on by Hagar, moving up on the outside. Then Amira running third, followed by Royal Joke getting up along the inside. A break behind those in the field, Cavatain, followed then by Casino Fling. And about 4 then, Belmondo last of all. As they race up with about 700 to go, Hagar on the outside is just leading. About a long head, Mr. Conductor on the inside. 2 behind those going well, Royal Joke. A length behind those, Amira fourth. Further back in the field, Casino Fling. Down on the inside was Cavatain, and 2 at the tail of the field, Belmondo. Around the turn, and Mr. Conductor on the inside has raced to the lead. Hagar second, followed then by Royal Joke running on fairly well. And back behind those, Amira, followed then by down the outside, Belmondo running on late, but at the 200 metre mark, he's got to go for the favourite, Mr. Conductor. Here's Royal Joke coming quickly. Oh, Royal Joke moved up on the outside, battling away on the inside, Mr. Conductor. It's Royal Joke, Mr. Conductor. They're going stride for stride. They hit the line. Maybe Royal Joker knows. Maybe Royal Joker knows, Mr. Conductor. Nothing in it though. Then Belmondo, followed by Hagar. Further back to Cavatain, followed by Amira, and Casino Fling was last. Good finish in the opening race. Royal Joke on the outside, and Mr. Conductor. Royal Joke, Grant Buckley, hands and heels. And to the naked eye, it looks as though Royal Joke on the outside will get this. Number 3 is the winner, Royal Joke, ridden by Grant Buckley. Number 3 is the winner, Royal Joke, raced by the Gundaroo Stud Syndicate. The managers R.K. Lees and L. Hoyle. There's a 2-year-old brown filly, or bay filly, by Royal Academy out of Big Jester. So number 3 is the winner, Royal Joke, Grant Buckley, for John Morrissey. Now number 1 is second, Mr. Conductor, trained at Gundagai by David Blundell, Nick Souquet. And will stand by for third. I can tell you the time. The time for the race, 58.98, and the last 600, 34.93. So 58. Now Miss Sambar goes up, so they're boxed. Race 2, 1,200 metres the journey. The favourite, Princess Joanna, on the tote. The light is on, and away they go. Miss Sambar was slowly away. Ingalara Creek didn't jump all that well. And a Double Bloom is showing speed. Princess Joanna prominent, followed then by Choosy down on the inside, and Concert Edition. A good race for the leaders. They sort themselves out now. They've got about 900 to go. Double Bloom in the centre just leads Choosy. Now Concert Edition's out 3 wide, easing back behind those, Princess Joanna. A length behind those, I've Got Music, followed then by Kenny Tycoon, then Sensayans, who's gaining ground further back to Miss Sambar, then Delecta down on the inside. Well as Wood is back third last, followed by Duty's Act, and last Ingalara Creek. Inside the 600 as they race up towards the turn. Choosy down on the inside leads a long neck in front of Double Bloom. Princess Joanna third down on the inside, a close fourth up on the outside, Concert Edition. In behind those, Kenny Tycoon gaining ground, followed by Sensayans. They're well clear of Miss Sambar, followed then by Delecta well back, and I've Got Music. In the straight with about 300 to go, and Choosy broke away from the pack. Choosy's the leader, running on fairly well down on the inside. Princess Joanna followed then by Double Bloom, and the next one was Kenny Tycoon, but now it's Princess Joanna going out after Choosy. Choosy is still in front as they get towards the line. Choosy getting tied out wide, Kenny Tycoon, or maybe Choosy's held on here. A good finish, maybe Choosy. Now close for the minors, we had Princess Joanna, Kenny Tycoon out wide, and Double Bloom in between those. Further back the Duty's Act, followed then by Sensayans, then Ingalara Creek, Constitution, well back Wellerswood, followed then by I've Got Music, and the next one was Delecta, followed by Miss Sambar. Good finish here, but I think Choosy on the inside has lasted. For the minors, we've got Kenny Tycoon out wide, and Princess Joanna and Double Bloom. Now number 13 is the winner here. Number 13, Choosy, is the winner, ridden by Brent Stanley. Number 4, second, Kenny Tycoon out wide, Raleigh Saxton. And we'll stand by for the third. We had Princess Joanna and Double Bloom in that group, but a very keenly contested race. 8-4 and a photo. Now the time was 1:11:04. 1:11:04 was the time. 35:60 the sectional. So 1:11:04, 35:60. The winner, number 13, Choosy, is trained by Mike Petrovic at Queanbeyan. Brent Stanley was the rider. The winner raced by Mike Petrovic, a 3-year-old chestnut filly by Personal Hope out of Ambiguous, and was having her 6th start today. Now third goes to number 7. Number 7 is third, Princess Joanna, ridden by Kevin Sweeney. So the numbers are official, 13-4-7. Number 13, Choosy, Brent Stanley the winner. 4, Kenny Tycoon, Raleigh Saxton second. 7, Princess Joanna, Kevin Sweeney third.
A nice win there for Brent Stanley on Choosy. 13, 4 and 7. There's more for the second. It's 2 in 5 over the 1200.
Lights on. They're racing a fairly good level start. Like a Genie down on the inside, got away well, and Social Red looking for the lead. Spanish Court, Gold Hall, and up that leading group, followed then by Blue Mist, who's prominent, and back behind those then came Green Liner, then Iridium Wave, followed by Blue Tiki, out wide going up Glagoski, then Meteors, followed by Squaresy and Batenhausen second last, and Gojo Go as last of all. Settling fully into stride, 1150 metres to go, and Social Red leads a length and a half. Now going to second out very wide, Glagoski, followed by Spanish Court. Now Blue Mist is not too far away, and down on the inside Green Liner was up there prominent, followed by Gold Hall. Back behind those then Blue Tiki. Down on the inside was Like a Genie. Further back in the field then Iridium Way as they leave the back and race down the side. Further back behind those in the field, Meteors gaining a bit of ground, followed well back by Squaresy. Now Batenhausen is second last and 2 off Gojo Go as they race down towards the 600. Social Red is the leader, about 2 in front of Green Liner, followed by Gold Hall. Not too far away Spanish Court, followed by Glagoski. Gaining ground was Blue Tiki. Back behind those Blue Mist on the inside. Out very wide Meteors, followed then by, as they race towards the turn, Like a Genie. Further back then Iridium Way, followed by Squaresy, and Batenhausen well back with Gojo Go. In the straight they've got about 350 metres to go. Social Red is well clear. Now Spanish Court moves to second, is running on well. Then Gold Hall under pressure down on the inside, and Blue Tiki's putting in a run, followed further back to Green Liner. But with about 150 metres to go, Spanish Court has moved up on the outside of Social Red, who's kicking back. It's Social Red and Spanish Court there, well clear. Spanish Court and Social Red, they go to the line. Or Bob here, either Social Red or Spanish Court. A long way back in third was Blue Tiki, followed then by Batenhausen, Gojo Go. Then Gold Hall, Like a Genie, followed by Blue Mist. Well back behind those Meteors, followed by Iridium Way. Then Green Liner, Squaresy well back, and Glagoski last.
Okay, thanks very much, Tony. A photo all placings on the previous at Canberra. Once again, our apologies, Vision from the Canberra track unavailable. Our technicians are working on the problem. Now, back at Bulli, we have no all clear on the third event. The reason for the problem, the time 2:29.5, the mile rate of 2:4. The steward...
280 for the 1, 270 for the 4. Here's Tony for the call.
Goodwood favourite, just ahead of Skullduggery. Now they're all in, they're locked away. Started coming up to release the field. Over 1,600 metres. Skullduggery stands up. Monterey Bay. Starter looks across the line. Light is on. They're racing now. Buller went back to the tail of the field when they hit the ground, and back there also is Goodwood as they sort themselves out, and Sir Turbulent on the outside leads by about a long head. Monterey Bay is pushing up along the inside. Now this pair have got right away. In third place Skullduggery, followed then by Untrue on the outside. 2.5 behind those Bullers second last, and 3/4 of a length off then Goodwood last of all. As they settle fully into stride and race down the back, 11.50 out, and So Turbulent lobbing along about 2 in front of Monterey Bay. About 8 lengths off in third was Skullduggery, a half a length on the outside, then Untrue. Further back behind those Goodwood, moving up on the outside of Buller as they race down the back and leave the back now and make that turn down the side. They've got about 900 to go, and So Turbulent leads well clear. 2 in front of Monterey Bay, about 6 lengths off in third Skullduggery, ahead off fourth on the outside Untrue. A break of about 2 behind those. Running to second last was Goodwood, and Buller's last of all. Now as they race down the side in the direction of the 600 metre mark, little change in the order where So Turbulent leads. Now Monterey Bay is going well, moving up on the outside. 3 behind those Untrue as they race towards the turn, followed by Skullduggery, who's being hard ridden as they race towards the bend now. Up on its outside is Goodwood, and about a length and a half then. Buller's last around the turn. They've got about 350 metres to go, and So Turbulent, the leader, joined on the outside by Monterey Bay. Untrue is running on further back behind those Goodwood, then Skullduggery, and right down the outside Buller halfway down the straight, and the leader was So Turbulent. Untrue's the danger on the outside. Untrue is coming very quickly, put the head in front, well back behind those Skullduggery and Buller, but Untrue raced away near the line for a very impressive win. Untrue first, Skullduggery second. Now close for third out wide Buller or Monterey Bay. Further back in the field Goodwood, and the early leader So Turbulent was last. Number 6, the winner Untrue, ridden by Jamie Innes. Won very well indeed. Number 6, the winner Untrue, Jamie Innes, trained at Goulburn by Wayne Davey. and ran the 1600 metres in the time of 1:36.67. 1:36.67. Number 6, the winner untrue, a 5-year-old Bayer Brown gelding by Prince True out of Bizarre, raced by S, M and C Cameron and Mrs M O'Brien, trained at Goulburn by Wayne Davey, Jamie Ennis. Second, number 4, Skullduggery, trained at Wannabadgery by Roger Waters and the rider there, Neil Payne. And number 3, Buller out wide, has got third. Buller, a 6-year-old chestnut gelding by Archway out of Queen High Noon, trained by John Saunders and Aaron Hugh. So the numbers on the 4th are 6, 4, 3, 2. Number 6, Untrue, Jamie Ennis first. Second goes to number 4, Skullduggery, Neil Payne, and 3, Buller, Aaron Hugh third, in the time of 1:36.67, sectional 35.43. Fourth was number 2, Monterey Bay, and fifth, number 5, So Turbulent. 6, 4, 3, 2. A good win to Untrue. Settled in behind the speed and got the line very, very well. Untrue beating Skullduggery, and third, Buller.
Good on you, Tony. Thank you. Untrue. Jamie Innes there. Jamie Innes. 6:43. Now, Bulleye, they put their time back to 3:15 for race number 4. That's due in 1. So Crikey Dick, $6.20. Now, punters have been finding it hard to choose their favourite between the 5 and the 30. Quinella 135, trifecta, rather that was 135 for the Quinella, trifecta 1769. Starter on his box here at Canberra is Tony.
Now the line is set, they're all in. Chosen Valour the favourite. Trico and Captain Dash. Gates open. Now, getting out very, very quickly down on the inside was Sir Avalanche, and Trico bursting through looking for the lead. Ridden hard up along the inside was Chosen Valour. Further back behind those then, Monomania, followed then by Jumry. Captain Dash is getting back in the field and about 4 at the tail. Then Beauvale. There's a big turn of speed on as they race down towards the 600, where Chosen Valour darted through on the inside to share the lead now with Sir Avalanche on the outside. Trico eases back to third as they make the turn. Well back behind those then, Jumry, followed by Captain Dash. Monomania second last, and Beauvale last of all. But around the turn, 400 metres to go. Chosen Valour's the leader down the outside. Trico's running on. In between those, Sir Avalanche, followed by Jumry. And Captain Dash is running on fairly well. Well back behind those, Beauvale. Halfway down the straight, and Trico has raced to the lead. Out wide, Trico raced up and hit the lead. Captain Dash getting up along the inside. Sir Avalanche is battling away. It's Trico and Captain Dash. Trico on the outside, just in front. And Trico fell in. Very close, maybe Trico over Captain Dash. Then Sir Avalanche, followed then by Beauvale. Chosen Valour pulled up very quickly. Well back, Monomania and Jumry. Well, we've had 5 races here today, and we've had 5 short half-head margins. Oh, it looks as though Trico has lasted, but Captain Dash has lunged right on the line. Number 8's the winner, Trico. Number 8, the winner, Trico, Jamie Whitney. Number 4, Captain Dash, Jamie in a second in a driving run to the line, and 6, Sir Avalanche, who battled on for third, ridden by Peter Mullin. So the numbers are 8, 4, 6. Number 8, Trico, trained by Ken Callaghan, Jamie Whitney. The owner is Ms P. Cole, and by the ill-fated Groucho. 4-year-old bay mare Groucho, Take the Blame. Second, Captain Dash, a 5-year-old bay gelding. Rustic Amber out of Dance and Sing, Bob Elliott. Cobber Elliott, Kembla Grange. And Sir Avalanche third, a 6-year-old bay gelding, Mighty Avalanche, Bells are ringing. Jack Van Duren, Peter Mullin.
Okay, Tony Brassel's tip gets the money there. Trico, 372.10 over Captain Dash, and 6, Sir Avalanche, as Jamie Whitney hits the line here at Canberra for race 5. Lismore, also for the 5th, over the 1200. Carlu at $4.20. Down to Super Quaz at 7.10. Deities $4.20. Iron Pot Creek at 15.
And they've got Breakfast with the Stars on Wednesday, this Wednesday. I'm not sure whether that's Stars or Star. Now, Opera goes up, so the line is set. Race 6, the discount glass, class 6. Royce stands up. And away they go, and Royce in the centre got away well. Kingston Dawn and Miss Kent are prominent, followed by Accelerating down on the inside. Steffi's Mate not too far away. Nora's Sandpiper Lane. In behind those, Aurani, followed by Trafalgar Opera, getting back to second last, and Impersonators last of all. On settling down as they race down the back. They've got about 1,100 to go, and Royce, under a good rain, is the leader. 3/4 of a length in front of Miss Kent, followed by Kingston Dawn on the outside. Steffi's Mate down on the inside. There was Accelerating as they leave that next turn, and further back behind those then came our Rani, followed by Trafalgar. Now Sandpiper Lane is back third last. Further back behind those Royce, and Trafalgar is at the tail of the field as they race down the side of the track. They've got about 700 to go. Royce is the leader. Now Kingston Dawn is moving up on the outside. In between those is Miss Kent as they race towards the turn. A further break then Steffi's Mate, followed by Accelerating, then Arani. A long break Sandpiper Lane, followed by Trafalgar. Opera's back second last on the turn, and about a length and a half then Impersonate, but around the turn and on the outside Miss Kent put the head in front of Royce, who's battling away. On the inside, further back Accelerating, followed by Steffi's Mate, then Kingston Dawn, and Sandpiper Lane unwinding a run right down the outside. It's Miss Kent the leader. Steffi's Mate is trying hard, followed on the inside by Royce, and Sandpiper Lane is running on fairly well, but she broke away, the bonny little mare. Miss Kent races away to win it well. Miss Kent by about 2, Steffi's Mate. Close for third, we had Accelerating or Sandpiper Lane. Close for third. In behind those, Aurani, Kingston Dawn, then Royce. A break Opera, followed then by Trafalgar, and the last one to pull up was Impersonate. Oh, she's bonny. Miss Kent, ridden by Greg Ryan, trained by Brian Callaghan. A 4-year-old chestnut mare, Bay of Hope, out of Tranquil Pride. And that is back-to-back wins here now at Canberra. Number 7, Miss Kent is the winner. Number 5, Steffi's Mate, Rowley Saxton second. And number 1, Accelerating, is third, just ahead of Sandpiper Lane. So the numbers are 7, 5 and 1. 7 the winner, Miss Kent, Greg Ryan. A 4-year-old chestnut mare, Bay of Hope, Tranquil Pride, raced by Mrs. M.A. and Miss K.A. Callaghan and Ms. J.R. Baker in partnership. Steffi's Mate second. A chestnut mare by Rami out of Dreams and Riches, Rada Bolgen, Raleigh Saxton. And Accelerating third by High Reserve out of John's Image, Roger Waters, Wantabadgery, Neil Payne. 7, 5, 1.
Tony Brassel's tip there, and the favourite gets the money. 751. Tarragon for race 2. It's due in 3.
They're racing. Oh, Kelly missed the jump by about 2 or 3 lengths as a long last when they hit the ground. Emily's Joy showed scintillating speed out of the stalls to lead. Leads out about 2 in front of Mayfair Star, followed by River Toll moving up on the outside. In behind those Counterfeit Lord Governor, back behind those on the inside Mirage Lover. Further back in the field then as they sort themselves out, Shiraz, who got a bit of a check there. Further back then came on the inside Kelly, making up a bit of ground in the Cigar, and back towards the tail Ruby Bell, but around the turn 500 to go. Emily's Joy the leader, taken on the outside by River Toll. They're clear at the top of the straight. Mirage Lover running on, followed then by Mayfair Star. Calais getting up along the inside, and a break behind those Lord Governor, followed by Indian Cigar, and well back Ruby Bell as they race halfway down the straight. River Toll on the outside, battling it out with Emily's Joy. Here's Mirage Lover coming quickly though. Mirage Lover quickly raced up, dashed to the lead. Battling away was River Toll, but it's all Mirage Lover, hands and heels. A most impressive win. Mirage Lover first, now second River Toll. Close for third, Indian Cigar or Emily's Joy. Then Calais, who blew the start. Well back Mayfair Star, followed by Ruby Bell, Shiraz, Counterfeit, and Lord Governor was last. Very impressive win here. Mirage Lover, Adam Waddick, trained at Warwick Farm by Tony Wildman. Very impressive win. Number 1, Mirage Lover, raced by J. Lauer. A 3-year-old chestnut gelding by Tierce out of Jester Gypsy, and a good ride by that young apprentice boy Adam Waddick, ridden and trained by Tony Wildman at Warwick Farm. Number 10, River Toll, is trained at Dubbo by Alec Callis. Darlan was the rider there. And third goes to number 4, Indian Cigar, trained by Danny Williams at Goulburn and the rider Brad Pengelly. So the numbers race 7, 1, 10, 4 and 3 for the first 4. 1, 10, 4, 3. First, Mirage Lover, Adam Waddick. 10, River Toll, Darlan second. 4, Indian Cigar third. And 3, Emily's Joy was fourth in the first 4. Now the time for the race, 57.97. 57.97, sectional 33.74. 57.97 the time, 33.74. Numbers on race 7, 1, 10, 4, 3, and we'll have more in a moment.
Okay, Tony, thank you. Top weight, 2 good there, Mirage Lover. Nice odds of 7.10, 2.10. Traralgon's our next race on the card, over the 5.13, but Charlie Goat 5.60, Just Fred at 10, Attack Force 3.
The last of the day, 1,200 metres the journey. Nickelodeon's the favourite on the tote. Good backing for Jabiru Lad. Lights on. They're racing a fairly good level start, and Cantari down on the inside got away well. Night Before Dawn is driving through, so too is the Met looking for the lead. In behind those, Nickelodeon going up 4 and 5 wide. Further back behind those, Summer Gold, followed by City Charm, Another Desire. Further back behind those, Jabiru Lad, as they sort themselves out and leave the back and race down the side. A good race for the lead. We're down on the inside now. It's the Met just in front. There's another one up on the outside. We'll pick it up in a moment. It's Night Before Dawn. It is Night Before Dawn went to the lead now. Further back behind those, a length and a half off then came Nickelodeon, followed by Summer Gold, fourth on the outside. Further break, City Charm as they race towards the turn, then Another Desire. Cantari's down on the inside. Further back behind those is Jabiru Lad gaining ground, a long break, then Hendricks, Lady Rev. Further back behind those in the field, Natural Light, followed by Nocturnal and Indigo Joe in the straight with about 350 metres to go, and Night Before Dawn raced away. Now Nickelodeon into the clears, running on fairly well but under a bit of pressure, and down the outside Jabiru Lad. It's Night Before Dawn, the leader, trying hard, Jabiru Lad and Nickelodeon, but Night Before Dawn is clear with about 50 metres to go. Nickelodeon finishing very quickly now. Night Before Dawn will hold on. Night Before Dawn about a long neck, Nickelodeon. Third, Jabiru Lad, followed then by City Charm, Lady Rev, Cantari, then Suit Street, the Met further back behind those. There's one down. The rider of Nickelodeon has fallen. Further back behind those, Indigo Joe, followed then by Natural Light, pulling up quickly, Summer Gold, and the last one across the line was Hendricks, and the rider of Nickelodeon, Kevin Sweeney, is on the track after pulling up and up around about the turn out of the straight. Night Before Dawn, Greg Ryan taking out the last. Number 5, the winner, Night Before Dawn, Greg Ryan for Barbara Joseph. Second was 9, Nickelodeon, Kevin Sweeney. Kevin is on the track. And third, number 4, Jabiru Lad, Peter Roble. So the numbers in the last here, 5, 9 and 4. 5, the winner, Night Before Dawn. It's a 4-year-old chestnut gelding by Switch in Time out of Levendale Girl, Barbara Joseph, Greg Ryan. Raced by R.M. McConville, N.J. Bitts and P.H. Joseph. Second, Nickelodeon, a 3-year-old chestnut gelding, Opera Prince, Red Knuckle, Peter Staunton, Kevin Sweeney, and Jabiru Lad, third, a 4-year-old grey gelding, Shalford, Bem Bokabell, David Hayward, Wagga Wagga, Peter Roble. So 5, 9, 4, 1 was 5th, City Charm, and 11 finished 5th in the race, that being Lady Rev. 5, 9, 4, 1, 11. The time for the race, 1:10.50, 1:10.50, and the last 600, 35.75. So that's the details. A good win the last Night Before Dawn, holding on to win by a short neck. A short neck, a length and a quarter. 5, 9, 4, 1. Short neck, a length and a quarter. And I'll send Wade down the line following the running of the last event at Canberra.
Okay, 5, 9 and 4, and again our thanks to Tony Campbell. And just another reminder that nominations for the Queanbeyan Cup, which will be run on Sunday, have been extended and open until 9 a.m. tomorrow, so it should be a great meeting. Our thanks again to Tony, and also Greg Ryan. He notched up a double today at Canberra. Traralgon for race number 6.